Hey guys, so I recorded this already, and I guess my mic wasn't connected to the recording software, so let's try this again. Okay, so this is to add multiple meshes, main meshes for your character customizations. So what I've done is I don't have any meshes imported in here, so I just duplicated the main character mesh. You won't be able to notice very well, but I got print strings and stuff so you can actually see it printing these names and whatnot. So I've duplicated this one. I have 3 male meshes, and then I also added the female pack that has 3 here. So I should be adding 6 total meshes to the customization, which I think is enough, but you just basically do what I did, but add more meshes. If you've got more, you can add hundreds of them if you want, but that's totally up to your preference. Okay, so first off, what you need to do is go to your E-Gender Enum, which was located Survival Pack, Blueprints, Enum, Gender. Open it up, add as many of these as you want. So type in whatever names you want. I've got male 1, male 2, male 3, female 1, 2, and 3. You can name them whatever you want. You can name like the male Josh, Justin, whatever. Female Sarah, Felicia, Karen, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Okay, so then after you've added those, just save it, and that's all you'll need for that one. Next, you're going to want to open up the BFL lobby system, which is located here. Oh, hang on. I'm just going to open up that enum again real quick. I'm just going to delete that row. I don't need it. Okay. Okay, so in here, it'll populate the this select node with what you have in that enum. So you'll want to select the meshes, obviously, like you would normally. So I got the male mesh in here, then my duplicated one, male mesh 2, male mesh 3, same with the female, and then I did the female 2, female 3. And once that's done, I believe that's all you need out of this one. Then you're going to want to open up W customization gender, which that one is located in the lobby system and widget. You open that up. You'll probably go to the event graph. It'll probably open on the event graph. So then when you're done that, you're going to want to go to this switch item function. So the switch item function is right here. And what you're going to want to do is remove everything from this switch to this and add everything that I've added in here. I'll walk through it real quick. Okay, so you're going to want to create a variable called character index. Just plus, change it to integer, obviously. Name it whatever you want. I did character index. So once you have that variable, just make sure it's set to 0 down here. Once you have that set, then you're going to want to go to this switch item and hit this plus and create a new boolean for, I just called it next. So that's going to be to trigger the next button and the previous button. So once you have that implemented, just drag off, add a branch node. From that branch node, you want to add another branch node. Use your character index for this greater than or equal to 5. Now these numbers 5 and 0, so obviously this will be the next, this will be the previous. You want to put, for the previous, you want to put the lowest number here, which is option 0. So you want to put 0 in here, and then however many meshes you add, so you add 50, then you're going to want to add option 49, I believe it would be. So right now I have 6 in here, so including option 0, so I put this to 5. Then from off these branch nodes, if it's greater than or equal to 5, we want it to loop back. So if you're on this character in the character select, if you hit next again, we want it to go back to the beginning. So that's what this set is for. So if it is, it'll set it to 0. And if not, if you're starting on 1, it'll add another one, add 1 to your character index every time you click the button. So when you click next, it'll go to option 2, next 3, next 4, next 5, next 6. Then once it gets back to here, it'll loop back to the beginning, and then this is the exact same thing but in reverse. So if it's less than or equal to 0, so if you're on 0 and you hit the previous button, it will loop back and set it to the highest, right? It's an option number 5. So that's all you have to do here. I added a print string node here. You don't need to have it if your meshes look different, because you should be able to see them update live. But since mine are just 3 of the same meshes and 3 of the other same meshes, I've got this here displaying their names so that you can see it's actually working. After that's done, you want to go to update widget. These ones will all be blank, and these are the names that you want to show up on your right in here. So you can name them by character names, you can add them by pretty much whatever you want. Male 1, male 2, male 3, female 1, female. Which is what I did. So that's all that's going to do. All these will be blank in here. Just fill them in. Once that's done, and I think that's it for this component. So the hardest part, I believe, is done. This next part is a little tricky too. So next you're going to want the lobby component, which that is located lobby system blueprints lobby component. Open that up, and then on the side over here you might be on the event graph. When it loads, all you're going to want to do is look for customizations. So first one would be customization item. Open this up. You'll have this select node in here with, it'll probably look like this when you first open it up, which is alright. All this does is it takes the main mesh of your character, and you can apply from the data item table these items. So if you have like a male shirt and you want the female version shirt, but they all fit the same main meshes, you just take the male and plug them in here, in here, in here, and in here. That's essentially all you have to do on this one. The next one is you go to set customization. Oh no, sorry, update gender customization. When you're in here, you're going to have the exact same select nodes. These will be unhooked yet again, and you're going to want to do the same thing you did in this one here. Exact same thing. So male into the males, females into the females. So go back there, and we'll just connect the male into here, female into here, and here. So now you've got this one over here as well. That's going to be the exact same thing. All I did was, this is the male line right here. I just double clicked it to add a reroute node. And then I double clicked on this one to add another reroute node. And then I just plugged these into the female, these into the male. And you have to do that for the hair, eyes, eyebrows, and beard. And once those are all set up and all connected, compile it, save it. And then I went to the character. Let me just fix this really quick. Oh, okay. This is just, yeah, I need to update the controller component. Anyway, all I did was just on the event tick, I added this print string with the main mesh to get the display name, so it'll display these names of each mesh so you can see them actually update. So if I select the male 3, it'll show the male 3 mesh name in the actual game when I'm playing it. So I'm just going to run this real quick because I'm going to have an error. It's going to get me to open up this one. I'll just compile it and save it, and it's fixed. Okay, so now when I go in, it should... Oh, okay, sorry, I was playing with it, so it's set to different one that I already selected. So if I go next, right now we should be on the number 6 is what I had it last set to. So if I hit next, oh, I don't know, it kind of went off. Probably have to change it to exit the menu, and yeah, I'll look at that button here next. Anyway, actually, hang on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna just take a quick peek. Okay, so to get this to work properly, when I went in, it wasn't remembering the gender that was on there last, so I forgot one step here. You just go back to the W customization gender, and if you've closed it, that again is located lobby system widget. Open it up, go to the event graph, and on the event construct, you want to add the variable that you made and set it. Use the currently equipped index and do a select, and then you connect this pin to here, and you'll get this, and then you'll want to set these numbers up corresponding to it. So this one's 0, obviously, from in here, right? So 0 all the way to 5. So we'll do that on this one. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. That's all you have to do, and then it'll remember it when you go back in. Okay, so now you're done pretty much everything. So also, like I said, I got the print string here so you can see it. I also have the print string in the switch item, so every time I click the button, it'll show the mesh name that I have set up in the actual meshes. So when you hit play, so right now it's set to male 1. So when I hit next, it shows male mesh 2, male mesh 3, now the female, and this should be the last one, 6, and then it goes back to 1. You can go back. Either way, it doesn't matter. So you're at the very beginning, hit back. Now it'll trigger back to the end of the list. Let's do something further in the list. Let's go female 2. Hit back. And when I start the game on that event tick, it should show female 2 mesh to show that it works. Yep, female mesh 2. And if I do this, you can see it's the female mesh. So that's essentially it. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or if I missed anything, let me know, and I'll either add an additional video for anything I missed or your screenshots or whatever in the Discord. Yeah, thanks.